Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 8 of Bakemonogatari. I'm joined today by Kiwi because Serbi is doing adult responsible things, whereas we're not. Isn't that great, Kiwi? Don't you like being an irresponsible adult? Sitting here watching anime, wasting away our life, but still enjoying it.
I love being an irresponsible adult. I love just playing around and hitting people like a child would.
Hitting people? Okay, no, I don't do that. Don't group me up with people like you. Anyways, last episode, we got to know a little bit more about Kanbaru, and Kiwi connected to Kanbaru on a spiritual level. We will see if any of her predictions come true this time. You got any changes to your predictions? Because I believe this is the end of her arc.
I am scared of how, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm scared of how wrong I was. Because I ended up changing my whole idea of her being a lesbian because of you guys. So I mean, I think the people would understand why I have trust issues after we finish Monogatari.
You had trust issues before then, so you can't really blame us.
They would be even worse after watching Monogatari, okay? I don't trust you, Zero, whatsoever anymore. I question every single action that you do.
Sure. Classic move. Just blame everybody else, huh?
Yes.
Alrighty then.
I'm the victim.
Oh my god, you're so much like this other character in Monogatari. I'm not gonna say who it is, but like everything that you've done. Alright, guys, in the comment section, comment down below. What character does Kiwi remind you of? Kiwi will not read the comment section, only I will, because, you know, you can comment all the spoilers you want, but it would be cool to see like your discussions there. Like, oh my god, I'm telling you, Kiwi's 100% that character. If you know, you know.
I just wanna know if that's a positive or a negative. I usually don't like characters that are similar to me in any shape or form.
We'll see. I'm gonna get started here. You guys know the drill. Open up your own copy, sync it up with Kiwi and her timer that is within her hands. Yes.
Yes. I'm guarding the time. This time there won't be any nuclear bombs. Nuclear bomb spotted. There won't be any nuclear bomb put out near me while I'm guarding the time.
Jesus Christ, we gotta be afraid of nuclear bombs? What? We're just watching anime, Kiwi. What? Is the organization already after us?
Yes, it is. It's after us. They want to take our evil eye and the big flame master, whatever his name was from Chorivia, I forgot.
Great reference that you forgot about. Either way,
yes.
Let's finally get on with the episode.
Princess in the Talon.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jesus, gotta brute force these.
Oh, Tom. I hate when people walk loudly. Like, how can you talk so loudly? You should not be heard thumping around in your house. Oh my god, it's Little Nightmares all over again. What? Oh shit.
Yeah, this was after she made the wish that she wanted to run faster.
She's flying. Taki's
the
not
free throw
near me.
line.
I'm going to tickle her. They're just casually sitting on BL. Isn't that right?
Yep.
I guess they're at the bottom then.
What? They're on top of it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you read a lot of hentai, you should know what I mean.
Technically dojins, but yeah, kinda.
Mm-hmm. See, that kind of like confirms my idea of her not being really in love with her, but just admiring her. Ha! Wait, a second. She thought of. Ah, never mind. I understand it.
Okay, well, what did you misunderstand?
No, nothing. Never mind.
But yeah, she basically didn't really realize it until it was actually already on her hand.
Bara bara. Tsunasekai. Bara bara. Bara bara.
Oh no.
Oh, a monkey. Monkey.
Yes, that is correct.
I have been depending too much on Taki lately. So my tics are out of control right now because I don't have Taki near me.
Oh yeah, Taki was the little doll you had, right?
Mm-hmm. I like doing useless things like I'm giving objects I use names.
Hmm.
Like my favorite pen is called Kitty. Oh, kiss him, kiss him, kiss him. I'm sorry.
I like how you're laughing about cutting off somebody's arm. Without context,
I'm
everybody
laughing
would be like super confused. But yeah, it's because of your theory, yeah.
I mean, I kind of understand her thought process. If they just broke a leg, I would not have to try as hard. If they just gave up, I would not have to try as hard.
I'm afraid of what you would do with the rainy devil.
I mean, I once almost pushed a bully off the stairs because I didn't want him in my life anymore, so I'm not quite sure.
Damn. Q is fucking dangerous.
I'm not aggressive, I swear.
Sure. Oh yeah, back then, wasn't this the shot that you saw? When you like, accidentally
Yep,
swallowed yourself a little? Yeah. I
yep.
was guessing it was this one.
I was completely wrong about her character.
You're talking about Kanbaru?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She... Hmm. I guess she does harbor a lot of stuff underneath. I mean, as does every person, though.
I feel like if they gave me like this elementary school scene before, I would have kind of changed my opinion on her personality. I guess I
And
fell
that's the
into the
reason.
trap of
Yeah.
I fell into the trap of characterizing a character without looking too deep into it. Oh, she knows super sus. That was a sassy way to ask for someone's bag.
Why do you think he asked for the bag then?
I have no idea. Just tap, 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 tap. Ooh.
Nothing ominous about this at all.
No, nothing ominous whatsoever. Konnichiwa. Oh my god, let that paw slap you. I bet it would be really soft.
I don't think so. The paw just broke his arm.
Oh!
I got Monogatari when it wants to pop off for the action scenes it does. Well, that was a lie. Oh no.
I mean, the only thing she has been doing so far is lying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, Jesus Christ. You did not tell me that it was this gory.
It can be sometimes, but like, I also like how they censored it. Like, if other anime want to censor something, at least like, be creative with it.
I mean,
Now it looks like
Danganronpa censors
Splatoon.
blood with purple. It's like Splatoon. uh, I did not call it, but I did mention the bag.
Yeah, it was kind of sus. Yeah, you did, actually, in episode 5.
Oh, I thought he called him now. her, he called her now. Wait, he didn't. I don't know.
Oof. Yes. Cute Kohai acquired. Alright. A great conclusion to Kabaru Suruga's arc. I love how Senju Ohara just comes in and just reestablishes that she's best girl.
I'm waiting for Bakemonogatari to finish before I find my best girl. I change my opinions really fast and I don't want to rile up the freaking Monogatari community by my fast changing mind. So let's wait. Let's wait.
Alright. It's fine, because we all know the answer.
I told you that I have trust issues with you now, so I won't trust your opinion on it.
I mean, a lot of people do have the opinion that Hanakawa is best girl, but you don't really seem to like her, so I mean, we'll see about that. But either way, let's talk about this episode. I'll let you get your thoughts out on whatever you want to talk about it.
First things first, I just noticed, just this episode, that every time the monkey girl felt either sad, betrayed, or anything of the negative feelings, the whole scene would get really saturated and colors would not be seen as they are seen, and I just noticed it and I hate myself for it.
You mean desaturated or?
Oh yeah, desaturated.
Yeah.
That's such a dumb thing not to notice. I'm an artist. I usually notice these things really fast.
And then all of a sudden, when she let out all of her emotions, the scene just became really colorful and turned into Splatoon.
The thing that I wanted to comment about, it's those colors. I found some interesting ones, such as when Araragi was speaking certain things or thinking certain things, and when she was really beating him up, certain colors would change kind of red, yellow, for the moments where she was feeling jealous. You could see that she was going through a spiral of emotions, just beating the hell out of Araragi, constantly trying to kill him, trying to end her suffering, so to say. I guess that is where I find Kanbaru really relatable to a certain degree, because like I said before, I have a problem of really bottling up my emotions, and there are times when I cannot bottle them up anymore. And so instead of kind of ending up beating someone up like Kanbaru did, I don't do that. I usually either just cry it all out alone so that no one can see me, or just keep on bottling it up even after it explodes. I can feel it explode. I just keep on keeping it down until I completely lose myself and then do something really stupid or something that I would regret later because I could not keep it in anymore, such as hitting someone, pushing someone, thinking really bad things about someone else. So I can kind of relate to Kanbaru there, because I had a bunch of moments where I just thought, I wish this person was not here, then I would be something. Or I wish that there were no people who were better in art than me. I wish that they kind of that this person doesn't exist anymore. So I can relate to Kanbaru in that part, because no one is born perfect or whatever. I am not aggressive. I am truly not. I am not an aggressive person. You can see from my anime list that I have a patience of a fucking goddess when it comes to certain things.
With all that slow burn anime you watch, yeah.
I usually don't get angry easily, but when I do, it's really fun to be around me, I must say. I find Kanbaru really relatable. Even if she did not read yaoi, I would have found her relatable to a certain extent. I cannot speak about love because, as you could see, I can recognize what's toxic and what's healthy, but I cannot recognize what's love and what's admiration, because this episode proved to me that Kanbaru actually really likes Senju Kohara. I was just being mean, I guess. I don't know how to take it.
They are high school students, so emotions and stuff like that are still stuff to be discovered. But later on in the series, I think Kanbaru really gets a grasp on it, and she says a lot of great stuff. But it's gonna be a long time before we get to that point. All these characters are still obviously developing, and in future arcs we'll get to see them shine.
I wanted to say something else that was really important to me, at least but I forgot. Oh yeah, I wanted to brag about the things that I was right about. There was a little
Of
bit
course.
of things that I was right about, but I was right about some things, such as me theorizing about about her wishing on the hand, and then the hand kind of changing and growing and turning the more she wished upon it. So I was kind of right about that, to a certain extent. And I mean, like I said, like in the beginning, if they showed me that like school situation a little bit more, like some kind of idea of Kanbaru actually having like those tendencies to be really aggressive, I would have kind of changed my theories on her. I'm kind of salty about that.
They can't reveal the punchline before the joke is said, Kiwi, so it's kind of...
I know, but yeah, like like in those dumb animes, you have kind of like a snippet of actual character of the character, so you can make theories around that character being how it is.
Well,
That's
that's
what I
dumb
wanted,
anime, Kiwi. That's anime that shoves information into your
know.
face and like says, look here. Oh, it's all deep. It's all cinematic. We have meaning in our cinematography. Look. We're not gonna name any specifics, but
I know what you were pointing at.
I can point up my finger at a lot of anime actually, but yeah.
Can Monogatari be nice to someone like me who is watching it for the first time and who's actually good at picking stuff up about feelings and anger and stuff, but just totally missed the whole color scheme of the last 3 episodes. Like, I totally ignored obvious signs of her aggression, like the red flickering light that kind of symbolizes her flickering changing of emotions, freaking red boots on her design that symbolizes danger, the whole red books in the freaking her room that symbolizes her like danger, anger, whatever. I totally missed all that. The situation of the scenes where she was losing control of her emotions. I totally missed all that. Why did I miss all that? I have no idea. I usually pick that stuff up.
Yeah, surprisingly, like for the last 2 arcs, you were kind of on point with stuff like that. But I guess this one, you were kind of like, you were charmed by Kanbaru's obsession with BL as well. So.
Yeah. I mean, the more the character is relatable to me, the less I'll guess about them personally. Because I'm usually not good at stuff like that, so...
Yeah, I mean, you're still on point with, like, connecting with the characters and feeling out their, like, intentions. Kind of. It's like,
Kind of.
you were one of the few reactors who actually notices something a little sus. So, like, the way that Oshino asks for the bag. Other people just toss it on. I was like, yeah, he's just taking the bag to keep safe for Araragi.
Yeah, that's because I have trust issues, and the littlest bits of like changing tone or like littlest bits of pieces and changing faces send like a bunch of trigger alarms in my head. And I'm just like, yeah, that's super suspicious. Get away from me. I would not have given Oshino my bag.
Well, then you probably would have died then. One thing that I do want to point out though, that in Monogatari, it does a really, really good job of like when you hear like some change in the character's voice when they're saying something. Like the VAs are all phenomenal. They casted them so incredibly well. When you hear like a certain change in like their speech pattern or like their tone of voice, that's always sort of like foreshadowing something.
I mean, they can be foreshadowing all they want. I'll notice it, but I won't be able to guess what it is because that's how I am. I'll notice it, I'll point it out, but if you ask me, why do you think that's sus? I'm just going to stay silent like I did this time because I'm scared it's going to like sound like a dumb reason. So I never say it. Okay?
No, like
okay.
that's perfectly fine.
Much.
Because like you know that something's up, but at least acknowledging that you know that something's up is pretty much winning half of the battle. One thing that I do want to point out for this particular arc is that it also says a lot about Araragi as a person as well. The flaws that Araragi has as a character. This man was literally going to die to save this girl who tried to kill him.
Now that you mention it, this will weird people out, this comparison, especially if they watch Fruits Basket. But the person Araragi reminds me most of is Toru Honda from Fruits Basket, the main character. And not because he's a fucking pervert, but simply because he's ready to actually die from someone else. He's ready to kind of ruin his whole livelihood for someone else. And Toru Honda is exactly that. And that is one of like her biggest flaws in the series. She has to overcome and become more selfish, so she is able to kind of live a normal life. And I think that I mean, it's pretty obvious that Araragi will also have to kind of learn that he's supposed to be more selfish when it comes to stuff like that. If he is willing to die for someone he just met, for someone who is usually not their problem, not his problem, then kind of like, I feel like that should be fixed, if that makes any sense. I feel that will be one of Araragi's arcs. I have to become more selfish, and I have to see myself as having more self-worth than I actually think I do.
There's also the point about like establishing characters, like a character relationship, like how Senjougahara and Araragi did in episode 5, which is really early on in an anime series, and how like that sort of dynamic helped affected this arc. Because I'm pretty sure like if Araragi wasn't in a relationship with Senjougahara at this point, then yeah, he'd probably be dead as well. It's interesting to see how that dynamic is going to affect like future arcs as well, and like Araragi's decision making. I think it's something that more shows should have.
I mean, you told me that he kisses. You told me that we can only see him kiss other girls, but not him kissing Senjougahara. So if he kisses other girls when he is with Senjougahara, I cannot say that I have low expectations. But at the same time, I feel like this will become just a little more than just the Senjougahara controlled relationship.
I don't know. Senjougahara is a fiery woman.
That I don't know. I don't know sounded like a really fun point game.
What? Well,
like,
okay.
I don't know. Nara MILF mom.
What? Right. Whatever, Kiwi. Just remember, beware the fire. You know how she is.
I understand that point, because if I had a lover that I liked as much as Senjougahara likes Araragi, like I don't know for how long they're dating. I'm assuming it's like about a few weeks up to a month. And she already in the last episode suggested that they live together after, if he cannot decide what choice he wants to make. I mean, it's pretty obvious that Senjougahara really, really likes Araragi. So if
I don't know.
Someone like,
you can't really be sure.
I mean, I read your manga, okay? I understand those things. You cannot trick me. I am not Chris. I am not Kian, okay? I read a lot of romance, okay? I understand those.
Specifically a lot of BL.
What I wanted to say was, if I was personally in the same situation where my lover was about to die because of some other girl, yeah, I would not have told him that I would become a murderer because I would kill the girl that killed him. I would bring him back to life and kill him again, and then have a double murder on myself because he let himself die for some other girl and not... You understand what I mean? I swear to God, I'm not aggressive. I kind of understand Senjougahara's feelings about it.
That's a big from me. Suddenly I feel really, really sorry for anybody who falls in love with you. My God.
I mean, anybody who falls in love with me has to be as cursed as me. So I don't think you have to worry.
Jesus Christ, Kiwi. Damn. Well, we learned a lot about Kanbaru, a lot about Araragi, and a lot about Kiwi this episode. So, yes, does the almighty Kiwi have anything else that her big brain needs to let all of us know?
I want to know what type of BL Kanbaru is into. If she likes bad boy ukes, I'm going to fucking slap her head off.
If anybody knows, let us know in the comments. I'll relay it to Kiwi later, if like it's ever specified in the light novels or anything. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. This was such a great episode. Blast. Had a lot of fun with it. But next arc is going to be very, very interesting. Also, don't forget, which Monogatari character is Kiwi? You all know. I know you guys know.
Now I want to know as well. Please spoil me on it. You're making me extremely curious about it.
Maybe... Actually, no, I won't say anything. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Later, dudes.
Bye-bye, degenerates. Suck my dildo.
What?
Okay. It was a thing. It was a thing.